Hello and welcome to HDcast. I'm your host, Butch Hill. HDcast, by the way, is sponsored by CVSN and GenNext. And sitting here with me today is Bill Mirth, who is with IPD Parts. Is there an ink on the end of that, or is it all good that way?
I think it's just IPD.
Just IPD?
Yes.
Don't throw the parts in?
Nope.
Well, let's talk about parts.
Well, it's Industrial Parts Depot, so the parts is in the name already. That's the P in IPD.
I never knew.
Yes.
Gosh, you learn something every time on these things, especially with this guy. Anyway, so let's talk about IPD and what's going on.
Well, it's great to be back at the HDAW show. We were here 2 years ago for the first time, really, because our message is, I'm kind of like the engine parts evangelist to the independent aftermarket, who often steps over engine because they're afraid of it. It doesn't fit, they don't have any history in it and so forth.
That stuff kind of goes towards the OE person?
Goes towards the OE.
Yeah.
And then when it does go towards the OE, the OE dealers, they have all the brands that the independent distributor has, so you're kind of letting the fox into the chicken coop. And so I say you don't have to step away from engine. At IPD, we can make engines easy. And we hand out this little card. We're just an 800 phone call away for our customers that gain access to a team of very knowledgeable engine experts that can help them find the right parts, the right applications, and get the information that they need to speak intelligently to a customer and provide the engine parts.
Awesome.
It's a great new revenue stream, it's a great new profit stream, and it's not as scary as a lot of the independents think that it is.
Right. Well,
so we make engines easy.
There you go. Maybe that's going to be your next marketing brand.
That is exactly our mark. No.
Well, let's talk about IDS.
Yes.
I've heard something about that.
Well, IPD is big on innovation, and even when you take a look at our product line, we take engine parts to the next level, and we do things that solve problems in the engine that not even the original equipment manufacturers are solving. Things like steel liners for ISX, cryo-treated head bolts, performance pistons, etc. And now we've expanded that innovative idea into a newly formed company called IDS, which is basically gives, with a very much engine focus, because we're engine people,
right?
A remote diagnostic monitoring system that's easy to plug in to help owner-operators or small fleets to monitor their equipment.
Gotcha. So when you look at IDS, is that you too, or is it?
No.
Mean, you wear both hats?
No, we actually have an IDS specialist.
Really?
Yes.
Well, how do you pop him in here?
Hold on.
Bill, you changed.
So
Wait a minute. Now, what's your name?
I'm not Bill. I'm not younger. I'm more handsome Bill. I'm Vince Barbarie. I'm the director of engineering for IPD, but I'm the chief technology officer for IDS.
Good. Well, I was trying to talk to Bill about IDS.
Yes.
And Bill. I was trying to get information out of him. I mean, it's kind of, what the heck. I'd rather talk to you. Tell me about IDS.
So IDS was born from IPD's technical folks who recognized that there are, the world's changing. And a few years ago, if you had a diesel engine, the only way to figure out what was wrong with it was to get with tools and start working on it.
Gotcha.
But now with electronic controls and electronic engine management, J1939 and all the stuff that happens on an on-highway truck or a off-highway machine, the OEMs have started to introduce telematics in brand new equipment, and then there are some aftermarket companies that offer sort of a very light telematics to talk to equipment remotely.
Gotcha.
At IDS, we've formed to come at it from the engine perspective. We understand the engine, we understand what's wrong with them, we know how to make parts for them. So we're going to bring a diagnostic system that is tailored to help your engine survive as long as it can, to help give you insights to quickly and efficiently solve issues.
Does that system exist right now, or are you in the development of that?
So we're currently in the development of it. We're launching a product called Truck RX in the next couple weeks, and it is a designed for an owner-operator. Okay. It plugs into the port on an on-highway truck and allows you to do diagnostics
so it's
right
like
on your
if
phone.
You're in your Toyota Corolla, and they OBD port, they just put the the reader in there, puts out some codes, you kind of know what's going on.
Yep.
That's an oxygen sensor or whatever it might be. Is that the kind of what the realm is?
Yeah, so on an on-highway truck, to do that today, you have to buy a multi-$1,000 laptop, and
course,
it's
yeah.
a sort of specialty equipment.
Right.
We're introducing a product that's going to give you the ability to very quickly and easily look at diagnostic codes from your smartphone.
And this is on the engine only in this particular case.
No, so it also, since that J1939 is a bus, so it also
Okay.
talks to the brake controller, also talks to the transmission,
Okay.
talks to everything else that's
in
connected
the-
to
that's
that
in the
link.
link.
Yep.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah, so this is our first offering, and it's very simple, and we're partnering with Diesel Laptops to make it happen. But we're getting into more advanced offerings that have 4G, 5G, LTE connections, so that
Okay.
then if you had, say, a small, medium fleet, 10 vehicles, 100 vehicles, connect them all together, start to do advanced diagnostics to look at to save fuel economy, to increase productivity, and to reduce downtime.
Gotcha.
Those are the three things that we're trying to provide. And then we're also introducing something called Machine RX. We're actually in beta. We have one in the field right now that talks to an off-highway machine, a Caterpillar machine.
Very cool.
And it's just it's the start of something new for us, something 21st
Exciting.
century for IPD,
Yeah.
and it's going to bring us into the future.
Awesome. Well, thanks for being part of the program.
No problem. Thank you.
And Bill, wherever you are, snapping your fingers. I'm not going to snap mine because I don't know, that might bring you back. But anyway, Bill, we miss you already. Anyway, well, so hey, this is HDcast. Tune into the next ones. You never know who could be on. We'll see you.